What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on SOFI stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then we'll continue with the fundamental news and I will show you that SOFI has a huge bearish pressure right now. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. And before we get into all of that, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Moomoo valued up to $7,000, please check out that link in the description below. All you have to do is sign up for an account and deposit as little as $1. This is guaranteed free money. Full details you can see on the screen right now. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point and I've told you that we hit the range of resistance, this previous swing high, and on top of that we hit the 200 exponential moving average on hourly time frame, and this range acts as a resistance and we went lower. And at this point I've told you that we still have two crucial points for this asset. One of them was this previous swing high, and the second one was this swing low. And depending on the price action above the resistance or below the support, we might consider that the next leg will be in that direction. And right after I made my previous video, and I've told you right here that we cannot enter any of long position whatsoever, because the risk to reward ratio is not so favorable for this setup, and we had a huge bearish pressure, and this means most likely we should see the movement to the downside from this point. And it happened. As you can see, we had the reaction from this range of support at this point, had a little bounce to the upside, but then we broke it to the downside and we are hovering exactly at this range, and I have to say that it is not the good sign from the bull perspective, and that's why we have to be very cautious with the long positions. So what should we expect next from the technical standpoint? I will show you in just several minutes, and for now let's continue with the fundamental news. I have to say that SOFI still doesn't have a lot of news directly related to its activity, and we have just several articles that are related to the analysts that made a coverage on SOFI. And let me show you this. On June the 30th, we have this article on Monthly Fool that is titled "Why SOFI Stock Went Soft on Thursday." And the subtitle is "Two new analyses of the company don't add to the bullish case for buying it." And let me quote you this. Autonomous Research initiated coverage on SOFI stock that morning. However, this didn't do much to change investor sentiment. The recommendation was only market perform. This means hold the position at the price target of $6 per share. Considering that's less than $1 above the current share price, the new coverage isn't likely to get anyone excited about the stock. And it is not the only company that made its coverage on SOFI. As you can see right here, Piper Sandler also set its price target, and it cut its price target from $10 to $8 right now. And we have a lot of forecasts from recent days, as you can see, and all of them are quite bullish, but all of them, as you can see right here, lowered their price targets. And this means SOFI is still experiencing a bearish pressure, and that's why we have to be cautious with our position until we see a good news, a major good news for the market, or a major good news for the SOFI company as well. And let's continue with this data. We are on fintel.io, and this is the list of their institutional investors. And green rows indicate new positions, red rows indicate closed position. And we have several green rows, but one of them is the short position, as you can see right here. And I have to say that if you take a look on this column, share changed, you can see that a lot of companies reduced its positions. And technically we have a lot of short positions, as you can see right here as well. So the bearish pressure on SOFI is still very high, and let me show you the short interest on this stock. As you can see, short interest percent of float is 18.13% right now, and the off-exchange short volume ratio is 51.1%. Definitely very high range of short volume ratio. And let me show you right here that this asset still has about 2.9 million shares available for shorting. This means it might be quite tricky to start the short squeeze. And the short borrow fee rate is very low, it is 2.29, and this means the possibility of short squeeze might be even lower. So, and let me show you this data. I made my previous video when we had this line of data, and it was June the 27th. As you can see, we had a huge increase in the off-exchange short volume ratio at 62.8%, and it was a huge increase from 33.1%. But since June 27th, we have almost the same range. We had almost the same range for about 3 days, and then we have a slight decrease in this number, and for now we have only 51.1% of exchange short volume ratio. And this means we still have huge bearish pressure on SOFI, and this number shows that we might see the trend continuation. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, I have to say that SOFI for now is quite weak stock, because if I add the SPY index on this price chart, as you can see this white line, and let me turn off exponential moving average right here in order to see it more properly. So as you can see, SPY index, this white line, didn't broke its previous swing low, but the SOFI stock broke it right here, this yellow line, and this means SOFI doesn't perform very well, and this means we have to be very cautious. And I have to say that for now we clearly see that probably we have the bottom of our fifth wave right here, or we should have another leg to the downside to complete this wave, because it is very tricky to make an assumption where how many waves we have inside this movement. And the top of our fourth wave is right here, and the internal retracement might be, this is our A wave, B, and 5 waves into the C wave, and we have to downgrade this scale. And right here we have the bottom of our C wave that probably might be at this level or somewhere lower, and we have to have the bottom of our fifth wave with the bottom of our C wave at the same spot. So I have to say that most likely we will see another leg to the downside, and let me show you that on RSI we have higher highs, but on the price action we have lower highs, and this pattern is nothing else but a hidden bearish divergence, and this means we might see the trend continuation. This means we might see lower price action from the current range, and we might land, I think, first of all at $4.76 somewhere here, because it is the all-time low for SOFI, and this means we have decent chances to retest, at least retest this range. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you want to enter your short-term position with this asset, just wait for the confirmation of new uptrend. But if you want to invest in this asset and you've already done your own due diligence, you can accumulate on every daily red candle, and the ranges below $6 mark are very lucrative for the long-term investors in this company. So, if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live